Justin, just early on, how nice was it to have the shots fall? I know you've been kind of up and down since you got here, and I know you were even hard on yourself the other day when we had your practice about the shots not falling, but tonight they were.
You know, it's always good when the shots fall, no matter if it's early or if it's late. So, my job is to come here and shoot the three and shoot it well. And so when it falls, it's always going to feel good.
Where do you feel like for you guys tonight went wrong? Obviously, there was two big games by Jaylen and Jayson, but just for you guys, where did you kind of see things go?
Yeah, I mean, defensively, that. Giving a little more resistance on some of the easy buckets for them. Early on, them scoring on turnovers. And then, we scored the ball pretty well, but still offensively we need to improve with our movement, getting guys cutting to the basket. And that, especially against the Celtics, they do a good job of switching and keeping everybody on the perimeter. We got to find a way to get into the paint a little more against a team like this. But, I always go to defense first, and we have to defend those two guys somewhat better. I mean, I know they're good players, but, we're here to stop them and do a better job.
Yeah, you guys relied on Sabonis so much tonight. Was there, when he's drawn all those double, triple, even sometimes four guys around him, do you feel like you guys respond well to it, or is it still a feeling out process of kind of knowing how to move around that?
I think as a team, we'll have times when we'll do the right thing and do it well, and there's times when we get stagnant again and just watch him. Even when he is doubled, which is not a good thing. So I think we're still trying to figure that piece out, as a unit. Obviously, I know what to do because I play with them, but there's five of us, so it's not like I can be in each spot. And other guys want to do well and do the right thing for it, too. Sometimes we have two guys cutting. Sometimes we think the other guy's going to cut, and I've been in a situation as well as myself of, I shoot the three well, I'm not cutting. So we have to figure that piece out and, give outlets for Domas, especially when he gets doubled.
Yeah, Justin, about Domas, even just outside of tonight, what differences have you noticed from the time you guys spent together in Indiana to the amount of games that you guys have played here so far?
I mean, it's all the same to me. Domas has always been a force on the inside that gets a lot of attention. He scored the ball well, and he get everybody else involved. And he's a really big team player. He's excited for everybody else to do well, and he's looking for everybody else willingly. Sometimes, in my opinion, too much, but Domas has been the same, been consistent, and that's why he's such a valuable player.
Justin, in addition to missing De'Aaron Fox in terms of firepower, do you also feel like his presence is needed in terms of setting the pace and speed for you guys?
Yeah, 100%. I'm sorry if I cut you off. Okay, yeah. No, I mean, especially the way De'Aaron's been playing, he's another guy that brings a lot of attention to himself and to the ball, gets two on the ball, and gets guys open and things like that. But he scores the ball very, very well. And again, he's a one-man fast break. And our team is at best when we're playing fast. So, of course, we miss, De'Aaron and not being out there.
Justin, Trey Lyles has been pretty much of a pleasant surprise for this franchise since he came in, after you guys were traded here. I just want to get your observation of, playing with him in a Kings uniform.
Yeah, no, I love playing with Trey. I mean, I've always liked this game. Obviously, I've been in the league a while, so I've seen him. I know what he's capable of doing. I was in Indiana, where he is from, so I've heard a lot of stories, too, about who he was in high school and who he is, now. So, it might be a surprise to you all, but it's not to me. He shoots the ball very, very well, and he knows that, and everybody else knows that, and he gets to the basket very well. Big body, very, very smart player. Again, he's a guy that I enjoy playing with because, one, when he can shoot and I can shoot, we're on the same side. We can get something going, one of us cutting, one of us popping. And at that forward position, when you have bigs trying to go down and help with Domas, bigs trying to go and help him pick and rolls, him picking and popping, and being able to put him on the floor and shoot, it's hard to stop that. So, I'm excited to be playing with Trey, and, I'm glad with teammates. I didn't know it would ever happen, but it did.
Justin, two questions for you. Number one, without Fox, like that first quarter, you guys obviously go down 11-0. I think you had 8 turnovers in the first period. How much of an adjustment was it just sort of figuring out how to play without De'Aaron out there? And then number two, being a guy who knows the league like you do, when you look at having Fox and Sabonis and some of the other pieces on this team, what kind of potential do you see like down the road in time?
Yeah, without having Fox and, again, everything that he brings, it as you saw, it was an adjustment, but I think it's an adjustment that we can make. I have the utmost faith in D. Mitch. I mean, the dude's a stud, great player, takes care of the ball, things like that. It's just some games, and that's not on him how we started the game. I mean, we still have starters out there, So that's something on all of us that we have to be better at, knowing we don't have Fox. And the way this NBA is next man up. And so we have to, and that means even the guys playing, it's next man up to take, different position, different type of responsibility. So we have to be better at doing that. And, we picked it up, but we can't start many games off like that and expect to win a game. And then your second question, what was your second question, sorry? Oh, potential, yeah. I mean, I said it the first day when I came and played that first game with the team. I think we can be a good team. And, as much as everybody else might not believe it or outside looking at it might seem a different way, we actually have a very good team and have some really good pieces. And if we're all clicking and actually playing smarter, we do a lot of things that, bonehead plays that we shouldn't. And, again, that's top to bottom from all of us. But if we're able to do that and defend the ball, I think we'll be a good team. We have to get our defense to where we can actually stop teams and do a good job, because scoring has not really been a problem for us. And that's why I think we'll be a good team, because we can score with the best of them.
All right, let's go to zone. Christos.
Justin, what do you need to do as a team to finish the season strong?
To finish the year strong? Again, come out and play like we played those last two games. We came out with a certain level of focus, aggression, team play that we have to bring, win or lose. That's how we have to go in to try to end the season being the best team we can, regardless if the game is won or not, and to maybe get some rolling for next year, or try to get into this playing game still. That's kind of what, in my head, that's how I go about doing things, is to go to win, go to get to the highest goal possible. And when you have goals like that, usually, some good things shake out. But at a base level, is to be able to play as a team, play hard, move the ball in offense, and, again, be a good defensive team. I think that's going to be like the biggest, thing for us, to find a way to really be a good defensive team.